Bwipo fishing hard for likes. Him arguing with Jankos in comp with top. Wait. Is this like part of his stream, guys? I gotta watch this. It was from today. VOD on Jankos' channel. Does anyone know what game it was? I'm gonna first go through this Reddit thread. If you guys want to investigate like what game it was that he was arguing with Jankos and stuff, I would love to watch this. It's just like top content. No, it's pro players arguing on stream is just the greatest thing in the world. It was after the first game. Got it. Okay, let's read this. Bwipo shares his thoughts on Europe. Everything about Europe is great, except the pro players who are completely boosted, don't see it and pretend like they're not and they have egos. Those people, fuck those people. Bwipo flaming EU players again, who would have guessed, goes on and then died to a gank in a clip. This was from Bwipo's stream yesterday. Generally part of him ranting about pros in EU not trying, declining quality in the scene and other things. Would recommend watching the full stream if we want more context. Bwipo and talking about ego, sure. I'm gonna be honest, I did not like what he said. Some of what he said on stream. He went on and on about the sad state of the work ethic in EU, which I agree with. Then he started rambling about how he was greater than SOAS, how he and Inspired were by far the best junglers in EU when he was one, how he is top 3 top laners in the Western world, how he was the reason Wonder was that good because he pushed him that far, and why Wonder dropped off when he left. Overall, he just seemed to have a really big ego for someone who just won their first title since 2018, and also clearly dislikes Wonder and Jankos to an extent. Why would he dislike Wonder and Jankos? It's so random. I feel like Wonder and Jankos are like pretty... Like, Wonder's funny. He's pretty well liked. I guess people don't like him because he has like a reputation for bad work ethic. Jankos, I don't know. How could you not like Jankos? I feel like Jankos is like literally, you know, not only one of the greats, but tries hard, is like good. He puts in a lot of work for the scene. He does great things, makes great content. I don't really get it. Jankos is obnoxious. Okay. Right after his game, Cassante versus Olaf. Okay, I'll watch that. Then he mentions Hillsong and starts crying out of nowhere. So apparently after meeting Hilly today, they talked about Vetheo and his work ethic and how Hilly suffered criticism from the fans. So what does Bwipo do? He mentions Vetheo by name and starts flaming him over and over. Specifically the solo lanes, he said, fuck you guys, about Photon and Vetheo. Said that Vetheo is boosted, doesn't understand basic macro, is pathetic, knew how to look good but didn't play good, and said, don't compare yourself to Chovy, you're not in his dimension. Not only did Hilly never consent to making this information... That is, guys, by the way, that is super not cool. Right? Like, if you talk to somebody and they're venting to you as a friend and, you know, they're telling you something that they wouldn't feel comfortable. Like, for example, in this case, Hilly's not comfortable making this public. That's pretty uncool, to be honest. Because Hilly's telling him as a friend, but he doesn't want to be, like... Now Hilly's in a really fucked up spot. Imagine that, like, being on that team, right? And then just being like, oh, man, you know, the team dynamic is just ruined forever, but also his relationship with Vetheo is kind of ruined. Not only did Hilly never consent to making this information public, but why is he talking about Vetheo and his work ethic when he never played with him? What if Hilly simply lied or is not telling the whole truth? We have no idea what Vetheo's side looks like. What if he had internal problems that affected his performance? I don't know, leaking this whole shit to 10k viewers is so immature. Okay, I'm gonna just hold off and I'm gonna listen to kind of like the tone and stuff after the first game. You guys saying after Cassante versus Olaf?
Best at this, so I'd rather try and pursue something else. To me, that's really impressive, and I think I hope you're excited for that.
That was fine. That was fine. And okay. Who's your favorite champion in League of Legends?
4 rookies, but like, again, it's a really complicated question.
After the Rumble game?
Yeah.
Okay, here, let me watch. I'll wait for the Rumble game. Oh my god, they played like literally one game in 1.5 hours. Is this real, guys? Yeah, dude, it was one. He sat in queue for like sat in champs like for like
So I'm investigating
45 minutes for this champs queue game. Because after this game, he was arguing with the Jankos. Let's listen.
I'm coming towards mid.
He's not flash deck, it's okay.
I'm on mid as well.
Here, then like.
And we lose XP.
I mean, we don't need to play though.
Sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm trying to find the place where the game ends, and then he starts arguing.
I'm here now.
Here, I'm gonna turn up the volume, guys, so you can hear better.
He's crafted.
Yeah, nice. I have Woodstone.
Anyone is good.
I can maybe look.
I'm strong.
Spells and free.
I feel like I'm strong. We just went too far, no, and we all died.
Yeah. The tier 2 was really bad, I think. That kind of lost the game.
No, not the tier 2, it's like, wait.
But they will play one more, by the way, if you guys
Yeah, I'm down.
I'm down to play one more, yeah. I don't mind.
Okay,
We need revenge.
It's after we got the 5 grabs or 4 grabs, how much we got. And I TP top right, after Rumble TP bot. And
Yep.
I just said I want to keep pressuring the Akali, I think we just went too far. Wait,
Whoever's talking right now, I have a very hard time understanding.
yeah.
Who is that, guys?
Get the lobby is up, guys.
Like 12:35 I think. We like get catched out and now we need to like stop chasing because we know they're coming.
That's comp? Okay.
I think here is still fine if we just leave the Leona to die, right? But way good in it.
Wait, like how long is the break between scrims? Or like between games? Because I kinda have to eat something.
You can
Or-
learn something if it's less than 10 minutes, I think. Less than 10 minutes. What
I
made him
was
get so
kinda
strong
thinking
after he lost 3 waves bot and died? Like, I don't understand how he can play the game after that. Enemy Poppy cover top
The game
and
is
make
not
sure.
even that much over for him. Like
He was already
we should not die-
absolutely
we should not die on
guns
the dive.
I mean, yeah, I
I
guess.
mean, he loses a lot of ways, but he gets a kill, which he should
No,
never
I
get,
mean,
right?
I agree with you. I agree with you. Because Poppy should be griefing the game right now, covering top.
Nah,
Because I mean,
Bobby really gives the game, yeah. We just need to like, I just get aggro and we one-shot him and we all live.
I mean, not
and
really
peace
griefing
out,
the
and
game,
then
because
it's
if he's not top, then his top laner gets killed. So, both sides are fisting, so this was really good, I think. This was a really good sequence. I was just trying to see like what we can get out of this, you know, because it felt like weird to me that we don't feel stronger, because I feel like this Poppy is like lower on XP. We should, like, I don't know, I guess she's not. She's level 5 and we're level 3, I don't even know how this is
She's
possible.
actually not, yeah. She's actually
Can we
kill pop if I
Are you?
decide
Have you
to go in.
insta-flash?
Yeah. Even if I insta flash, Kano will just look to dive. If he doesn't EU, you have to flash, and then I'm dead anyway.
Oh, I see.
And you
I
don't
mean,
have
yeah,
spells
maybe the
to
game was just
play.
too hard. I mean, not too hard, but we were behind, that's fine. And then top lane, I think I messed up. We do another fight bot.
No, I
But
think the game.
how's the gold after we got the turret and I TP top? It's like
Oh, I'll investigate, yeah, I'll have a look. I just want to look I want to look at what's happening here as well, you know, like how we lose these fights. Like why we're fighting,
think
because you are
this-
playing Ziggs, you know, and we are
Yes.
playing away from me when I'm absolutely Thanos and this guy is not even a champion, you know? Like, this guy is nothing compared to me 2v2. Any fight we take 2v2, I'm dealing 5 times as much damage and 3 times as tanky as him. So, like, I'm wondering why we're perma playing into bot with Ziggs. Like, what's the point of playing this champ if we're just hugging his, like, pathing into bot over and over and over again? Like, I don't think that there's any reason. We should be letting
But
you
what do
just
you mean
farm in
by-
peace and
what
have
do you mean
Leona play
by-
topside with me.
Okay, what do you mean by perma playing bot? Like
I mean, we're not playing bot, but we're pathing
into.
into. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying we're pathing into bot, and then we're opening bot here again. Like, why? You called him to open into bot. Why do you need him to open bot? You're playing Ziggs. Off this reset.
We said. Okay, let me talk. We said.
Right now.
Least hyperbolic Bwipo statement. I took that from Pope when he said least hyperbolic double statement. I think this whole thing seems very weird to me that they play these like scrims, Champions Queue, really. It's just better solo queues, in-houses, Champions Queue, whatever you're going to call it, scrims, pickup scrims. I find it really weird that they do the review, because for me, like if I was, you know, in a pro player's mind, like you're not going to want to broadcast your thoughts on the game to the public. Like no one benefits from that. Like it's really just the person who's making the content. So in this case, like Bwipo's viewers benefit from that. Bwipo benefits from it. But why would you explain your thought process on the game in great detail on stream? Like that's something that should be reserved. Your knowledge is an asset to your team. It should be something you share with your teammates. Really, no one outside of your team should be able to get insight into how you think about the game, because that can be used against you, right? Like it's a competition. So if you're going to go into these games and go into a review and show everyone, okay, I think this, and like, this is my logic, you know, when this happens, I want my jungler to do this and support to do this, etc. It gives a team an advantage against you to know that. So I just think it's very weird that, like, just think about it, guys. Like, this is really just almost the same as like streaming scrims. What is the point anyway? Isn't this just pickup games? How do you even translate this later on? Yeah, I agree with that. Like, what is the point of this? Like, why are we like discussing the fucking game in great detail in a replay review when you're just doing pickups? It's just weird. The whole thing is just weird to me. Like, I wouldn't want to be a part of any of this at all.
No.
We said we don't. We said we don't.
Same
need
reason
to-
Bwipo and Jankos go back and forth 10 minutes arguing the exact same point but acting like they disagree with each
we
other.
told him to open bot. But I'm also getting 6 and the guy 0 sums. We can play the 3v3 for now and crash the wave. And the guy also alone saw and he was coming bot, right? We said we are fine though. So then if you strong call him that you need him top at the spot.
No, but I just think like how can this guy possibly die? Like there's nothing here. Like how can you guys see any play here possibly? We don't have Jarvan 6. Even if he has Jarvan 6, you want to EQR under his tier 1 here? How is this going to ever be good? This is
no,
just...
of course not. It's like I think he was also thinking of matching the guy, right?
But why? That's what I'm saying. Like, there's nothing here. Like, that's what I'm saying. You can't die, he can't die. No one can die bot lane. There's no need to match him.
I mean,
you
I
should
agree.
just do blue buff and play topside. And Leona even should be crossing into mid, and we should be playing around Ezreal even. Not even me.
Yes.
What we're doing here bot makes no sense, and even the communication before even walking towards bot side doesn't make any sense, because this is not what your champion's trying to do. You're going to be coming out top side.
But I think either way, then
right now,
I
don't know why.
That maybe I can open top, but I think then after that I should just be faster to do my camps instead of getting chunked by Poppy.
Why
and
does
I
this
think
guy
I'm
not ward?
mechanically fucked up there.
No, I'm just saying that like if this guy wards and sees that you're here, then like Poppy just leaves, and you just don't force Poppy to come top, and both people catch the side waves that are slow pushes. You coming top is excellent gameplay.
But I think that
You
Poppy
coming
should
top
be
is
faster to
excellent
bot either way.
gameplay.
I think that me staying top for so long does not make
What do you
Poppy
mean?
stay. I think Poppy's mistake is that Poppy should be.
But she can't make it anymore when you make her be here. That's what I'm
Guys,
saying.
this
You make
whole
her
thing
so
is
here,
just-
she can never make it to that wave bot.
I feel like this
Can't
whole
make
thing
it.
is just
If I
really
stay,
weird.
Yeah, but I don't think I can stay there.
Why not? You did, and you
Because
got all
I
your
don't-
camps. You just do your grump in their face. If they E on you, I'll double kill them. Camilla's catching a wave. She's literally base TPing to her tier 1 top. You just pussy down.
I think,
I'm literally telling you, I'm gonna do the jump with you.
Yeah, I think you are playing well. I think you should definitely cover me. But like my point is not that I shouldn't come top. My point is more that I think I should leave faster. And I think either way Poppy can't stay there. And I think Poppy, I think Poppy should base and Jhin should give up camps when obviously they invaded me, which they shouldn't, because at that point you can be with me. But either way, I lost my tempo that way, and Skylar was faster to 6 than I was. And I think at that point opening bottom is just bad.
Oh, but you saw him,
I
and
think
then
I
now,
should-
if
I
you
should
right
play
click
with you.
backwards now, you're smurfing. Like if you right click backwards, you're done. Like you should realize you're done now. But even after
Yeah,
the fact,
like I mentioned, I'm
Poppy
not
is
watching,
done.
but
Oh,
think
okay. I
should
mean,
not
I can
get
screen
chunked,
share. I mean, I
basically.
can screen share you. I'll show you. You need like
Sure.
Poppy can't make it bot anymore. She fucked up. You carried the game here because you're threatening to dive top.
But you
Man, this is just so. It's painful.
mean, like,
It's
you mean
painful
basically
listening
when
to
I
this.
checked her and got chunked, right?
It's painful.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is the first chunk, if you realize that you've already done your job and that you're completely 1v9 what you're doing right now. Like right now, spotting her is completely 1v9 play. Boom. She can never make it to this bot wave again.
Yeah.
They're dropping a cannon wave and a half bot lane or dying on Jhin.
Yeah.
So you are smurfing
that's
hard.
what-
And I'm saying that
yeah,
right now,
yeah.
if you recognize right now your job is done, then you are smurfing really hard. But what I'm saying is, even though you made the mistake of like dicking around here a little bit,
Yeah.
it's fine because I can do the buff with you, and if they come to try and 1-for-1 you or some shit, then you will get tempo back because they will fight us to the death and I'll kill them because I'm really OP champ, level 5, I'm already really OP.
Yeah, you are very strong. But I mean that I agreed with that already, right?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
So I agree with you. So what I'm saying is why did we discuss you showing top as the bad thing? You are smurfing the game. Are you not?
Okay, maybe I misspoke then, or like I explained.
You said
it
that you
wrongly.
losing tempo here is bad for the game. I don't understand.
I think me staying topside so long is bad. Yeah, I think I should be like as soon as I spot Poppy, I think I can just fuck off.
Okay, I agree with you, but the outcome is you are even in CS with Skarner, you lost nothing, and we'd get a dive bot on this guy losing 9 CS.
Yeah.
I feel like the tone is so argumentative when it's like doesn't need to be. There's not like a huge difference in opinion here. I'm trying to listen to what Jankos is saying, and Jankos makes. I mean, they're basically saying the exact same thing: is that he overstayed, and then Bwipo is trying to sort of like flex his game knowledge and say, well, even though you overstayed, even though you made that mistake, it's still good, and this is why. But it just like you guys see what I mean? Like it's just like it feels like Bwipo's not really listening to Jankos
every time, or we are going to kill Camille.
It's just weird. The whole thing is just weird.
Against me and you. If he's alone.
Like we already like agreed, right? Or
Yes. I'm just saying, like your conclusion was that this was bad, and I'm just making sure, like how. I don't understand.
No, like not this is bad.
So you're saying this small mistake here, this small mistake of you right-clicking her head is what made the game weird? I don't think so.
It's like over-coaching.
Okay. Let's move on then. I can agree with you.
I think Jankos is
Like I
actually
said,
being
like,
very
there's no
reasonable
play
in
bot,
this.
not in a million years. And Leona and Jarvan should be playing around Ezreal because this is like this matchup. She can't play the game, no? If Ezreal can do whatever she wants, mid. She's under her
I mean,
tower,
yeah,
and you're just
it's
pushing.
like-
You're catching waves up here, no? And you can do whatever you
after
want.
6, he can kind of all in me. But if I can jump in and she can't jump in on me because I have someone behind me, it's kind of nice, yeah.
No, I mean, like, she will not interact with you, is what I'm saying. If you have
Oh, you mean
control and
before
you can
6 or after
stand here.
6?
No, after 6, right now. If you are standing here and there's an Akali and you are queuing the wave max range, by the time she gets the walk on you, you will have almost cleared her wave and you can walk wherever you want. Because she's stuck clearing the wave that you
is true.
cleared. So
You
they
guys
can't play the
go
game and you
on
can
the
go
right
any side.
please.
You can go any
That is
neutral,
true.
any side, any play, anywhere you want.
I can't listen to this anymore, guys.
Yeah, that's why I want you to play around mid. And I'm always having slow push on her. So anytime we want
I
to,
can't
we
listen to
can
this
play in
anymore.
top and do whatever we want, and they can't play into bot because we have
It's
Ziggs.
so,
Why is OP champion? That's all I'm saying. Like, this whole communication just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, looking
It's
at all our champions,
so-
like, I don't even understand why we're even having a conversation about this. In
People
game,
come that side.
sure, I can. Like, that's all
It's
I'm saying. I
so,
don't understand. We should
black
be
and
buff
white.
into ready to even invade. Like right now, we could even be taking his buff. I have tempo. Like I'm getting info. We can do anything topside. Anything here you can do, and they can do nothing here because you're picked Ziggs. Your champ is OP.
Did you see Bwipo cry? I didn't, but I read the summary of the situation. He does a thing where he speaks so fast he doesn't let him chime in. I don't think it's a problem that he speaks fast, but I think Bwipo might be crashing out from the sort of high intensity from Worlds, the stress from boot camping at Worlds. Yeah, it's not a problem to speak. I agree with you. It's not a problem to speak fast. It's a problem to speak fast throughout 10 different points without giving them a chance to dig into them if you're having a true discussion. I think like it's not really a discussion, is it? I get it though, guys. Like I don't think like any pro player is gonna have like perfect sort of conversational discussion skills. Like we're not holding pro players to, like a perfect standard, but I think that's why I think the whole thing is just really weird, because the flaws in all this stuff being broadcast to everyone and just drawing sort of like negative attention. Look, if I'm playing at Worlds and I'm streaming these Champions Queue games, first off, the reviews, pointless to do reviews, right? Because broadcasting your thoughts on the game and arguing with other players about, you know, specifics about the game is not helping anybody. Like you can spin it, like you guys realize you can spin anything as like, well, it's because the person cares a lot, or it's because like they want to help the region. But I think it's honestly just lazy and undisciplined. Like I wouldn't ever want to do that. I don't think okay, let me give you a better representation of what this is. This would be like if all of the Korean players streamed their scrims and were doing in-houses, not scrims. They were doing in-houses on the Korean server, and like fucking like Faker and Peanut were like going back and forth on a point and discuss and like doing all this right before Worlds. Like, does that make any sense? Right? Does that make any sense? Because like everyone is going to know that, and like what do you have to gain by this? Like it's just bad for your team for you to expose your thoughts on the game, and it's just bad for sort of like everyone's view of you leading up to Worlds. Why make it public? Exactly. I think this is definitely something that you do off stream. You're like, yo, Jankos. It's like after the games, right? It's fine. You have a Champions Queue game and you're friends with Jankos, or you're friendly. You just want to talk to him about something. You're like, yo, Jankos, like, look at this. I think like instead of doing this, you could have done this other play, and that would have led to X, Y, and Z. But it's just very weird. Anyways, I'm kind of done talking about it, but I also think it's really weird that Jankos wanted to move on and Bwipo didn't move on, which just kind of goes to show again that he wasn't really listening. That's all. Bro is legit venting. Yeah, pretty much. I don't think very many people are shitting on Jankos. Let's watch the end of Bwipo's stream after this game. I'm gonna watch the end of Bwipo's stream. Someone
Why is there a
told me.
word here? Why can we not take this? Then maybe to them, and it's a hard. I feel like we should be scared of them starting it, no? And the only thing I'll say, I'm fucking sorry to all the fans that support these people. If they do that, spells on him, he will have to ult and run away. And then here we are saying we can't ult Olaf with Ziggs when he has his ult on, and I don't understand why. Just throw it behind him like this. Just throw it on his head, man. How can he sidestep it? It's a fucking Ziggs ult. He's already fully committed. Can we just throw the ult? just throw it, man. I'm about to die. He's running it down into me. And then we miss it. I mean, I guess we can miss it. Who would have guessed? I don't know how it's possible, really. A champ with no flash can just sidestep a Zigzult while killing your top laner. Like, he can auto-attack your top laner, and if the guy stops trying to kill me and walks away for Zigzult runs, because I'm not done yet, because I just feel like I want to lure him in. I want him to run it down. I just feel like just throw the ult, man. Happy. But apparently that's possible. And again, I don't mind people misplaying mechanically. I don't mind, but I'm just being sarcastic because these people have ego when they review things with me and tell me I'm not listening. I'm listening to what they're saying. I'm going to join the lobby right now. That's what bothers me, man. Like, I literally listen to what you have to say. I don't need to hear the whole story, bro. I don't need to, like, I'm in the game. I'm hearing what you're coming. I don't understand why I need to hear everything. Why not disengage and wait for the ult to end? Because I wanted to kill him. I lured him. He was dead.
His point is actually right. Like, Ziggs could have ulted in that situation where Olaf's like all in, or he needs to like sidestep it and not kill him. It's like it's just like a really likely situation that he's gonna keep attacking and not dodge the ult. But I don't understand. Like, it really doesn't make any sense that he's so invested in these like solo queue in-houses, right? Like, I think he should focus on his own play and his teammates, but not essentially these random people he's playing a pickup game with.
Could I have done that? But yeah. But like, I don't understand. I literally heard what you said.
The
I
Fnatic rant
game,
was
listening
before
to what you guys are calling in game, and I cut him off the moment he finished making his point.
After he solo killed him in lane.
And I said, okay, you said this in the game. And then he said, oh, if I can talk, I'll talk. And then he said exactly what I said, so that you may not do it again in the future. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. Position for me. I'm honest.
Nope, they did not base.
The Fnatic. Oh, like in the replay?
He has Zanya still.
He might die. Which is hallmark of a.
He was reviewing his solo kill.
Player. I think this matchup is Xante favored. He's hitting 6 soon, so I walk past the minion wave to make sure that he can't get experience.
Come on. What's the worst that could happen?
Sequence where I can solo kill him here. I go get the CS for level 5, I auto him for maximum damage, and now I pop Ghost. I think I can just space him until I had my thingy, sorry. I think I can space him until I have my W a bit better here, because he can't run away from me. And he again wastes his axe and doesn't pick it up, which is hallmark of a first-time Olaf player. I don't know what else to call it, you know, it's just like, right, he uses axe at all. He needs to position himself in a way like up here, so he can throw the axe through me and go pick it up, and then he can actually threaten to beat me. But because he throws his axe behind me, he can never
I'm playing Vayne, guys.
behind me because he's too low. I didn't keep track of his W cooldown.
Have to play Vayne here.
It was likely he was up.
No choice in the
Obviously,
matter.
If I killed him there, it would have been nice, but either way, I can keep spacing him with Ghost. He has no Ghost, and then I can just use my E a bit better. I auto-attacked him here, and then here, by me. I base TP back, and I have a freeze situation. Now I know that he's going to be hitting 6 soon, so I walk past the minion wave to make sure that he can't get experience. I walk backwards and Q auto him when he picked right here. I should have
Holy
just kept
shit,
walking
guys. Boba.
and make sure I pick up this XP and hold my W.
Boba.
That said, he's probably gonna hit 6 off the cannon, so it's pretty close. I just like I think what I.
By the way, guys, I hope
now he's super
you
low,
realize
and
I'm
he got
just
jumped
joking.
really
I have
hard,
absolutely
and
no
he
problem with
also got 6, so I
Bwipo
find
speaking
Jankos here to
quickly.
gank him again, an excellent gank by Jankos. This was really huge for me. Now I get to push out top. My Q. He's using it for DPS during ult.
Somebody says that. Somebody says he started going on a rant about Fnatic. Where?
Both full HP or not, I'm getting 3-man here on this wave no matter what. If that, we get a 1 time deny them. So catch most of the safe way. Well played. Inspired just farted. And I fell so far behind well, so that's my mistake, 100%. Will not lose much if you are Ziggs and just recall on this.
Yeah, I don't know. But I'm playing Vayne. Bro just needs a massage. I get it, bro. I think competing just... It really does, like, bring out someone's most sort of, like, stressed self. I think, like, everyone deals with stress differently. It was yesterday's stream right before the start of the Gragas game. If you want, you can just link the VOD at the timestamp, but I don't really want to skip around Bwipo's stream, sort of like almost like fishing for a fucking something, you know. If you want, you can link it at the time, and if not, it's all good. I'm not here to like. I just wanted to know what was going on. To be honest, like I think it's completely normal to be really stressed out when you're boot camping for Worlds. I don't think there's like anything unusual about that. I mean, the way that Bwipo does it, where he's like streaming and he's kind of taking these solo queue, Champions queue games a little bit too seriously. At the end of the day, I think it's harmless. The fact that he got into an argument with Jankos and Comp over a Champions queue game or whatever, it's an in-house game. It's harmless. It's obviously the action itself is completely harmless, but the like reason why it's happening, you can just tell. Like emotions are high. Like Worlds is right around the corner, and I think the pressure does start to weigh on you, whether or not you notice it, because you know you have this like sort of like ultimate test. You know, the whole world is gonna watch you either go in a glorious run, or you know, fail, essentially succeed or fail.